Hi Leo, this is going to be your reading for the end of December. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Leo in tropical astrology, but it could resonate anywhere where you have Leo in your natal chart. It is a general reading though, so it's not going to hit it for everyone that watches. If this doesn't resonate for you, Leo, try watching readings on this channel for any other placement in your natal chart. You could find some valuable information and guidance when you watch readings for other parts of your chart as well here on this channel. If you want to book a private reading with me that's personal, but personal, not general, and is just for you, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. Sorry, you guys, I just read for a Gemini and I can't talk. They messed up my communication. Oh my God. So if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Leo, my lion gang. My favorite zodiac sign. All right, let's get into it for you kittens, my lions. Leo, I can already see that moving into the end of the year, you will be experiencing some frustration. There's going to be a lot of communication and a need for movement between yourself and another person or in a situation that's very important to you that's coming through in your reading, but you need more information. There's going to be kind of a stalling energy. You might be worried about something to the point where you're thinking about walking away, or someone else might be walking away. What came out of, and I think that for a lot of you, this actually has something to do with like a business deal of some kind, but it could have to do with a relationship, familial, friend, romantic. Take the reading as it resonates. Think outside the box. It may or may not be love, okay? So what came out of my first oracle deck for you guys is reflecting pool, stillness, phoenix, transmutation, but the challenge is acceptance. So there is a stillness right now. There is a processing happening. When transmutation takes place, it is a metamorphic time. It's where someone or you or someone in around you in a situation is transmuting knowledge and turning it into a wisdom. There is a stillness right now. The challenge for you is to accept things as they are at the present moment. That doesn't make your present moment necessarily acceptable to you. It's just that it is what it is. You have to accept the stillness and allow for some changes to occur in some way. What came out of my astrology deck for you guys, the parts of your chart in astrology that are going to be activated for you is your South Node, destined to release. Mars, move forward and defend yourself. A challenge out of this deck is Yang energy, proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. So you are being asked to accept that this is the challenge, the forward motion. There is a lack of proactivity. Make sure you're expressing yourself. Make sure you are in motion. When you move, the universe moves. Do everything you can to make something happen. And then anything outside of your control is just outside of your control, right? I think that you're having a hard time accepting something that might be out of your control. You really want it to move forward because you're in Martian energy. Check where your Mars placement is. Or what house Mars is in for you as well. That may tell you specifically what part of your life this is about. You need to move forward and maybe speak up and defend yourself in a situation, maybe need to communicate clearly, but there's also something that you may be destined to release. Don't fall back on the traits of your South Node. You're going to need to push outside of your comfort zone. Oh no, they just corrected me. They said, I just heard, no, you're wrong. They're saying the opposite of that. Oh, sorry, Leo, I messed up there. With your South Node, these are things you're destined to release, but it's actually your South Node traits that you've already mastered, that you're really good at doing, a really good way of thinking, acting, and being that may help you at this time. But there's this lack of forward motion, and I kind of get the feeling that you're not sure if you should fight for something or defend yourself and push forward. You are meant to keep going. Mars is activated. That's about what we stand up for, our morals, our values, our fighting spirit, what we're willing to fight for in life. It will be a time of fighting for something that's really important to you. So it's like, wah, wah, something's not developing here. The overall reason for the reading is the Knight of Swords in reverse. The way you or someone around you could be feeling, this could be energy coming towards you. Things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. The way someone's feeling is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of balance or equal give and take. The way you're being seen or the way you see yourself is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Clearly, there's a lack of a development in some way, and it seems to be centered around cash flow, being able to afford something, lack of equal give and take in some way. I keep seeing something about a house that needs to be worked on, but someone can't afford it. You may not trust that situation entirely. I can see that you can't. What you need to know is the Eight of Wands. There will be some movement. There will be communication. This is your advice too. This might be, they may be telling you, Leo, to, I just heard, get it in writing. Make sure any messages that are delivered between yourself and someone else, in particular for some kind of a business transaction, something you're buying, something you're working on, something that involves pentacles, money, make sure you get it in writing, either in text, an email, a document of some kind, although I don't have justice here. I kept seeing it flip around in the deck, but it didn't come out. But communication does need to happen. You could be at a distance from you or someone else could be at a distance. There could be messages going back and forth. But the final outcome is Judgment in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Wah, wah. Don't give up yet. You may lack clarity on a situation, and a major judgment call that I think you thought was going to be made at the end of the month isn't. I feel like there's a stalling and a frustration. So the overall reason for the reading is the Knight of Swords in reverse. This could speak to an air sign, a younger air sign, but typically we don't turn into a queen or a king until our late 20s, early 30s. So it could be a young air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it does not have to be that sign. This could be an aspect of you. Clarifying the Knight of Swords in reverse is the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Leo, what's happening here? Now, this could be someone in your energy if you're not feeling this way, but this could be you. Someone, the reason for the reading is that someone's, I think, having a lot of racing thoughts. Someone may be afraid to take a risk. I'm actually hearing, based on these cards, you or someone around you is thinking about the future, maybe thinking about moving or something. Last time I read for you guys, it looked like you were moving somewhere, like it was really beautiful, but now it's like there's this waiting, what dreams may come, but whoever this is, they're not taking action. They may be afraid to take a risk. I'm getting racing thoughts and like a buildup of momentum that isn't going anywhere. Four of Cups, Four of Swords. Someone's emotionally reevaluating, doesn't know what they want. There's not a lot of movement here. It's like something was supposed to move quickly, or it should be, but it's not. Someone may be being lazy. Someone may be afraid to take a risk in a situation. I don't think that's you. Like, I've never met a lazy Leo. I'm sure they exist, but maybe if you've got some Sag or Taurus in your chart from time to time, maybe if you're a Libra. I could say that about Libra because I am a Libra and we can be lazy sometimes. Those are just shadow traits I'm speaking of. So the way someone's feeling is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is a lack of balance, a lack of equal give and take. And what's clarifying this is the Knight of Wands. Now that is your energy. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Well, I can already see the problem here. Someone is very disappointed about how something is going down for them financially. Someone's afraid they're barely going to make ends meet. This is something that's been ongoing for a while with the Five of Pentacles because now there's a disappointment. Disappointment, someone may be thinking you were going to take care of them in some way financially. You may be feeling like, watch your spending at this time. Someone may have a really unbalanced budget or scale right now, but they're also very rebellious and not settling down. I kind of get the sense that you or someone coming towards you, Leo, wanted something to move quickly, but it's not. If this is a person around you that's all disappointed, they may be doing this to themselves because they're not taking a lot of action. They may be taking some, but they're not taking a lot of action. Ooh, I feel justice coming for somebody soon. Like, which is not a punishment. That's a consequence for choices made, right? And the way you're seeing things or the way someone's seeing you is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, back to the drawing board, a lack of progress. I just heard something about someone was going to take a class, but now they're not going to. Maybe someone didn't get a job. They didn't get something they thought they were going to get. The Page of Pentacles, when it comes in reverse, is back to the drawing board, psychoanalyzing it. I mean, here, I love it how they put it in this deck. This is the Zach Wong, I think, Mermaid deck. That's what mine is called anyways. I love it. he's put the pentacle together and now he can look through it and he's ready to develop it. But what's in reverse, it's still being put together, or it's being taken apart and put back together and checked out and like figured out what's going wrong. Something's not developing here. Something's not being put together. Clarifying this though is the Nine of Swords, the Moon, and the Star. While it looks like you haven't given up hope, it's stressful, it's confusing, but there's something telling you, or this person that wants to come towards you, that there's still hope. Someone may want a renewal of some kind. Also, if someone is trying to send you messages, you may be blocking them out, possibly. I'm hearing a bunch of different storylines because this is general. I also hear cross watchers. Reverse the roles if you're a cross watcher. Make it work. I'm reading for Leo, though. But what you need to know is the Eight of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Wands is the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Swords. You may be waiting to hear back about like a job that you're about to get. You may be, because the Eight of Pentacles is about work. The Six of Wands is about public recognition and being celebrated for something like a job promotion, a job, or something that's being worked on that will lead to a success. I heard something, this is very specific for one of you that's very psychic that needs a private reading. Some of you are in a situation where a person is telling you that they are successful and you don't trust it, or they're lying to you in some way about funds or money or the budget or the timeline or something like that. You may need more information. Get curious. Don't sign a dotted line until you've read all the terms and conditions here in anything. Doesn't matter what the scenario is. There may be a communication back and forth about something to do with work. It could also involve a child and a young air sign. There could be a lack of trust here, lack of communication. It's like, here's the communication about what's being worked on and what could possibly be celebrated, but it looks like someone doesn't trust it or you need more information. I wanted to know what the Page of Swords was asking. Whoever wants to know something here, what do they want to know about? And I have the Four of Wands, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles. Is somebody like buying a house or working on it? Because we got this King of Pentacles showing up. This could be a businessman, a landlord, someone that's doing well financially, that controls the coins. I just heard, why isn't this going through? I thought you were doing well. It's like there's this waiting, not giving up hope, but you don't want to invest any more time in it, or someone else can't invest any more time. I just heard someone may go and live with this King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries here as well. Like there's this chance for some kind of a new beginning and some kind of an upgrade. Yeah, you or someone else may be curious about the validity of the coin here that this person has to offer, or wondering if someone's talking to a Capricorn still. I also am randomly picking up on a same-sex relationship. I'm here to help everyone. But the final outcome is Judgment in reverse and the Sun in reverse. There's a lack of clarity. I think there's a lack of information. Someone is not ready to make a judgment call. Someone may be wanting a renewal, but the rebirth is not going to happen. Watch out for having a strong inner critic. Listen to your own best judgment. Don't let other people judge you unless you think they're in a place or a position to, Leo. Clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Pentacles. I think this is largely I think this is you listening to your intuition. Is someone lying to me, or why is this person being quiet? They may say they're not doing well, but they are. Or I also get the sense that someone is in it for the money, in it for the stability. I am hearing a lot. So they wanted me to use a couple oracle decks. Time out of my it's a romance deck, but think outside the box. This could be for like a transaction of some kind. Time. You're trying too hard. Just give it time. Give something time. You don't look like you're trying too hard, and I don't feel like someone else is trying hard either. Somebody here is too busy, not knowing what they want, being dead on their ass. This person might be sick. And there's this stressful, like momentous energy with these two knights, but it's like somebody might have just acted too quickly and done or said something they shouldn't have, and now they've gotten themselves in a financial issue. There's still hope here. You might have told someone, no, get your act together. And I think there's a connection with money here. Sorry, I just want to make sure I got all the messages out. Someone's saying, your guides are saying you're trying too hard at this time. Someone's trying too hard. They need to give it time. Someone may be messaging you quite a bit, though, because I do have the Page of Swords, who wants information, is dying to know what's going on, even a little stalky. 8 of Wands here, communication back and forth, but it's not being received. It's not being developed. So trust, transformation occurs through acceptance. Here's another card with acceptance on it. Once you accept the current situation, it will transform. You just need to, you may be being asked to trust at this time, and you may not. Only you can decide whether or not you can trust, but nothing's going to transform until you accept the current situation. Not what it could potentially be, not what it was in the past, Leo, what it is right now. And also reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. It's just a time of reflection, deciding whether or not you can trust, deciding whether or not you can accept this situation. It needs to be given time. Here's another card with acceptance. Acceptance is key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond control. This might be something you need to say to somebody else. I'll trust you when you go through a transformation. I'll accept you when we've had some time apart. I need some inner peace at this time. There's some deception and there's something going on with money. So here's the person in your environment, Leo. The 4 of Pentacles, this person is holding back and holding on. They might not let you go from time to time. They may be trying to save money. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Is this person sick? Have they been through something difficult? Someone's been through something difficult here. They may have had a major health crisis, or they're brokenhearted. They feel mortally wounded. They are trying to work on something here. And clarifying this is the 5 of Pentacles, the Hermit, Virgo. They could have Virgo in their chart, and the King of Wands. That could be you. You could be the King of Wands here, or they could be a fire sign like you. This person may also be an entrepreneur, but now they're searching their soul and they're not doing very well. They do have quite a bit of pride. You understand that pride. They may be trying to work on something. They may be kind of withdrawn from you, but they still want to be with you in some way. I'm not seeing an ending or a breakup here. I see a person maybe struggling. They have hope with you, but I think that there is a distrust. Yeah. Your cards were interesting. You're like, well, I don't know what the hell to do here, but I'm going to do something. You seem to want to make something move quickly. I see a bit of a scrambling here for you. Well, I think scrambling is better than doing nothing. If you had been doing nothing before, you're not going to do nothing now because you're the Magician, Aries energy. This could be someone else that comes into your life that you race towards to have help you. And he or she could help you because they're a powerful manifester if that's not you, Leo. But if this is you, you're going to hustle. You have a plan. You will take the lead in some way as the Queen of Wands. These could be 2 business partners as well, the King and Queen of Wands, or very close, passionate friends. Someone's having money problems here, but they haven't given up hope. You're going to create an environment of inspiration. You have a very strongly defined sense of self. You're going to roll up your sleeves and do something on your own. There is a racing here. Very much so. You want something to move quickly. In the 7 of Cups, if you're worried that something isn't going to work out or pan out, you will quickly look for another option. Quickly. You'll move fast too. This is what you want to do. And I was like, okay, why do I feel like something's not? But the 8 of Cups is here. Like you're about to walk away. 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Something is definitely being blocked. 6 of Wands, the Empress. Some kind of a major breakthrough. Something or someone else may be blocking this in some way and not being honest with you. I was like, okay, well, and you definitely need more information, okay, with the Page of Swords. There's also something that someone's having a very hard time seeing. Wow, here's the Knight of Swords again, and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone really wants to move towards a new opportunity. 3 of Swords, someone really needs to. What your angels have to say, ask a question in your mind right now. This is the answer. There's something better. Don't stop. So don't stop doing what you're doing. Whatever you're doing here, you're supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be looking for a result. You're supposed to be looking for an answer. You're supposed to, you may need, they think there's something better. I think that you do too. Don't stop. There will be a peaceful resolution though within the next few weeks. I also have abundance here. This situation will improve is down here too. Okay, if you or your partner are strapped for money or something like that, there can be, just don't stop. Forward motion is the thing here. Do what you can. There will be a peaceful resolution, but there is something better. Within the next few weeks, you'll see some kind of a change. I do think, though, Leo, that someone in your environment might not be being very honest with you about what they're doing and what they're putting their work into. Yeah, you don't trust them. Listen to your intuition. Because I feel like you're saying, I don't get it. I thought that you were doing really well, or I thought we were going to do well in this situation. This judgment call isn't going to be made just yet. There is a stillness at this time, and change is occurring. You just need to ask yourself if you can accept this situation and ask yourself what you can release. You do need to move forward and defend yourself and be proactive in this situation, expressed honestly. You do your forward motion. This person will do what they can do with you when they're able. Someone seems to be having a financial crisis at this time. Yeah, they're pulling back. They're saying, stop. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Leo, that's your reading for the end of the year. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally, Leo. I don't just do tarot readings. I'm also a counselor and a life coach and an astrologist. So I have a multitude of services that are now available in 2022 coming up. So check out the website. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Leo. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.